Hey kids, today hopefully this video will work. What we're doing, we're changing the motor on this 323. Anyway, e46, and this has an automatic transmission. I think all the 323s had those. Anyway, there's not a lot of information about fan clutch removal. There's a number of ways you can do it. I like hitting them with a chisel, air chisel sometimes. In this situation, what I did was I actually fabricated my own tool. It's out of sheet metal, and I got put a block of wood here. I've got all my power steering stuff all removed, so I'm doing a bigger job than most people, so you're gonna have trouble. You can buy the actual tool for maybe $35 on the eBay. All I did was I took this thin piece of sheet metal that we had just laying around in scrap and drilled a hole in it. Actually, I drilled 2 holes in it to hit both, or hit 2 bolt holes, but you only need 1. Anyway, and then you have to put like a little U-cut in it so that it fits around the center shaft of the water pump. Bolt one bolt in there and prop the other end up with a block of wood so you're not cutting through any of your lines or anything else down that way, because you don't want to fuck nothing up. And this is just 22 gauge sheet metal, so it's not even heavy thick stuff or nothing. And the correct wrench, I believe, is actually 31 millimeter. In this case we used a 32 millimeter and it worked perfect. Whacked with a hammer. It is reverse threaded, so you're righty loosey, lefty tighty. It's backwards on this, so hopefully this helps somebody in case they ever need to make a tool. All you need is a hole. Let me see if I can't diagram it out for somebody real quick here. I should have a marker. The bolts are like 6 millimeters, so you don't need a very deep hole, probably a 1/4 inch socket. You're going to want a plate. Boom. And this can be as long as you want with a hole, 1/4 inch hole or so, and that's all you have to do this. The aftermarket tool, which is like 35 bucks on eBay, is something like this, and then has a second hole. Getting those bolts in there is probably the hardest part. All I did was took a piece of sheet metal, punched a hole in it, had just scrap metal from the shop, and then took the angle grinder and notched it out. I drilled 2 holes, but getting the bolt into both of them was a bitch, so fuck it. I don't care. Hope any of this helps somebody at some point in time. Peace out, bitches.